Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made my 2-year-old son his cowboy outfit for his PJ Masks party. He really enjoyed it, and I actually had fun making it. It's my first costume, so there's only up from here. Anyways, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you enjoy the video. So this is what you need: some fabric, some elastic band, a marker, scissors, 2 colors of fabric paint, and thread and needle. So first I'm just going to make a shape of a tail. Make sure it's not too long because it's for a 2-year-old. And then I'm just cutting the tail out, making sure that there's the fabric is turned over each other, so I get 2 pieces when I'm done. Once that is done, I use my marker and I just go along and make the strips for the tail, and I'm trying to make sure that they match up on each side. This is just the outline, and we're going to put the paint in between. The paint that I used, I didn't really like how it looked at first, but once it dried just a little bit, I went over it again with another layer, and I liked it. Just make sure that the fabric is smoothed out, and I used my finger to just smooth it out at the end. The paint takes a long time to dry, so just keep that in mind. But while that's drying, I'm going to start making the shape for the mask. And I'm sorry for the camera turned to the side. But I'm just drawing the shape of the mask, doing the eyes. And if you're going to do this, make sure you compare it to your child. I didn't put the eyes close enough for my son. It still worked, but it could have been better. Now I'm just doing the lightning bolts on his head, giving him his eyebrows, filling in his ears, and then I'll do the whiskers. And once you're done with this, you're just going to cut out the outline and sew it almost all the way together. Just leave one little hole. Now I'm just taking pieces of the fabric and stuffing it in the ears to make sure that they're stiffer. And then I'll close the hole and actually cut out the eyes. And I ended up stuffing the whole mask because it was just a little too flimsy for me. And then I sewed around the eyes. On this part with the ears, I didn't want thread to go through, so I really don't know how to explain it, but I just sewed a little bit so you wouldn't see it on the front side, but you would just see the thread on the back. A shallow thread, is that a thing? Once everything's sewed together, then we're just going to paint in the outline. And this is the tail. I went ahead and stuffed it with more of the fabric, making sure it was stiff so it can hold itself up. And then I used the elastic band and just sewed it, not very well, but I sewed it onto the elastic band. And then for the mask, I just put an elastic band around the head. And it turned out really good. Everyone loved it, and he barely put it on his eyes, but he did wear it on top of his head, and he was convinced he was a cowboy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.